you doing? I'm back again to teach you some more Tae Kwon Do. Hope everyone kind of remembers what we went over the last couple weeks. We have kind of learned the basic punches and blocks that you do in Tae Kwon Do. So today I'll start off just kind of going over a lot of the stuff that we did, and then I'll teach you some of the more advanced things that we do with those kicks and blocks and punches. Not too hard. I'm sure if you kind of remember what we did last week, it'll be easy to add on. So let's get started. Chimney. Right on the back fighting stance. Good. Make sure hands are up. That's kind of the one thing I tell people constantly when I'm teaching, because it makes sense to protect your face, but you really have to make it something that you work on. Otherwise, you'll just not be paying attention. Your hands will be down here, and then you get kicked in the face, and you don't want that. So nice and up. Okay. So the first technique we'll do is we'll go back leg front kick, and then outside block. Do you remember that outside block that we did? That's the one where you do that nice little scoop in front of your body and throw it away. Okay. So you got to go back leg front, outside block, front, outside block. So if you don't have a lot of space, you can go front, outside block, and just kind of take his hop back. Front, outside, hop back. That helps you get some movement going too. So let's do it. Get that nice stance. Go. Front, outside, front, outside, front, outside. Turn. Turn. If you're doing it like me, switch your feet. Turn. Turn. Switch them again. Let's do that again. Really work on nice big circles, okay? A lot of times if you're not thinking about it, it's just like bloop. Big circle from your body. Same foot, same hand goes. Go. Rotate, switch. Switch, boom. So, nice little bow, you can breathe. Let's do right leg back, nice stance. You're gonna go outside crescent, round kick. So, go the outside crescent, nice circle. You can set it all the way back. And then the same foot picks up, round. It's one where you actually don't travel too much. So if you don't set your foot like really far forward, you can try to do a little bit of traveling even if you don't have space. Just scoot back a little bit if you get too close to surrounding stuff. So again, outside crescent, round. Okay? One. Try to go as high as you can. Turn, now try to do it fast. Don't fall like I did, that was not great. Turn, switch your feet. Good. Over. Turn. Good. I think I went a little bit too. Dun, dun. You want to try to have straight line. It's hard to do this and teach at the same time. Usually I go over something and then I watch them do it. So I'm not focused on what I'm doing completely. That's my excuse today. Okay, let's do something else. Let's go to that nice shimmy. Left leg forward, front stance, okay? Knee bent, leg straight, train tracks, shoulders. If you're not thinking about them, those shoulders will go like this way, or like one leg, your legs will be straight. Bend it, shoulder back, same line. This whole thing, straight centered, straight line. Every part of your body faces forward, okay? So let's just go low block, rising block, okay? When you do those, I want you to, okay? If you were blocking in real life, if you just go here, you're not gonna make, it's not gonna work, basically. What'll happen is your arm will just also be hit. But if you use power, you meet that force with the same force, that'll knock them out of your way, okay? So, 준비, low, rising. Do that with me. Every time, have everything come across and out, or across and up, okay? That really helps your whole body use that power. If you just do this, it's a lot easier to have really lazy power, okay? Now take a step back. Forward again. Back. Borrow. Show. I hope my breathing out's not too annoying. That's how it's how a lot of times you get your breath moving if you're a person who holds your breath in. And I am definitely one of those type of people. I always have to breathe out. If you hold your breath in, you'll find out that when you throw kicks, you'll just keep everything in, and someone kicks you in the stomach, and then all your wind gets knocked out of you, and it's so painful. But if you breathe out when you do it, if you get kicked, it'll still hurt, of course. There's no way to stop things from hurting, but you also get used to the pain, but you won't have all that wind to knock you out completely, which is good. Everyone feel like they remembered everything? I hope so. Because right now you can't raise your hand and ask me, so always feel free to pause and go back. I'm sure you know that. Okay, so let's do something kind of new. Last week we learned side kicks, right? So we're gonna incorporate that side kick with a spin. So we're gonna do a nice spin side kick, okay? So, I think you guys can do it. So what'll happen, let me show it to you. If I go sideways, like this, here. Okay. Side kicks can get really hard for you to grasp, but I honestly think it's just because you overthink it. When you do a side kick, when you do a spin side kick, you're not going to take a step. People often think they need to step with it. Your front foot is a pivot foot. So all that my front foot's going to do is just rotate. I don't pick it up and move it. I don't go one different direction. All this foot does is I just spin around like that, okay? So when you do spins, follow your shoulder, okay? So you're gonna go kind of opposite of me, okay? So if I go this way, you don't also spin that way. You're gonna spin towards your open shoulder, okay? So you want to turn around toward your body, okay? So when you spin, I want you to turn and look at your target, okay? A couple of reasons for that, of course. One is, in real life, your target is always moving, right? So they could start off here, but they could move over here or move over here, even in that short amount of time that you're spinning. So it's good to know where your target is. Also, if you look before you kick, you're gonna get your body in a much better position. than it would initially be. If you don't look all the way, a lot of times your body will naturally kind of go just a little bit off center. So if I don't look, see how it kind of wants to just go away, but if I rotate my whole body, center. I've never been real good at centering side spins, kicks for some reason. A lot of people like to break boards with spins. I can't. It's never been my go-to, so it's something I do need to work on. So try to be even more centered than I am, okay? So pivot on your front foot, turn all the way around, pick up that foot, side kick. Push it out, okay? Push and pop at the same time. Let's go back to that right leg back. Try it again. Set it down. You can set it down in front, you can set it down kind of close. I don't mind either way. So now you should be left leg back. So now you're gonna pivot on your right foot, because front foot, right? Doesn't matter if you're left or right. So that new front foot is that new rotation. So turn, look, side, okay? Let's do it again, so you got the new one. Turn, bam. Good. Trying to get a little further back so you can see my foot. So rotate it. Good. So if it's fast. Very nice, okay? So how about you do, let's do 10 total, because you're gonna be switching feet each time. Switching feet each time you turn, okay? I'll try to do it slow. If you feel like you can go faster, I don't have any problem with that, okay? Go. 1, 2, 3. Get those hands up, make sure they stay up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. How's that? Not too bad, I hope, right? If you feel weird turning, it's okay. It takes time. You'll get there. Everyone gets there eventually. So let's see. Let's go. We're gonna go spin side kick. Actually, I'm gonna give you a nice easy one. This is kind of my basic technique that I'll have people do when they are first practicing spins, because it kind of helps you it helps give you a way to have your body naturally go this way. So what you'll go is back leg round kick, spin side. What you're gonna do, this round kick, you set it down, you can even set it down a little bit off center. That naturally makes your body want to continue rotating in that direction. So just follow that movement that just will feel natural to you, okay? I hope. So hands up. So you're gonna go round, spin side. Ooh, that was off center. Did you see that? Not good. So, and this is one, if you set your round fairly close to your feet, you're not gonna travel as much, okay? And done. Yeah, you're not gonna switch feet. So I'm gonna do it the same way as you. We're gonna do 6 one side, and then we're gonna switch 6 the other way. Okay, let's go. 1. You might get dizzy, so just make sure you're breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. Go. 1, 2, 3, back up. 4, 5, 6. Oops, there we go. Hope that was not too bad. Yeah, no, you got it. So let's do a hand technique now. So you guys remember knife strikes, right? The ones where you come like that. I'm gonna do something called a double knife strike, okay? This one is one of those that goes in the not completely realistic for real life phase, but you'll do it if you do forms and 1-steps when you wanna test for higher belts. It's a good one. Just, it's pretty, I think. So, so let me show it to you. You're gonna come out. And this is one that's easier to see sideways. So if I'm facing this way, my arms go back like that, okay? When this is one of those that when dabbing was real popular, I had to tell the students, stop dabbing when you do your double knife hand strikes. So I don't want them straight up in the air. I want them even with your shoulder, okay? So, okay, if I were to step with it, my arms would go all the way back and out. Double knife hand strike, your front hand is bent almost like that outside block, just with a knife, okay? This is always weird because I have a, don't be like me, I have a pinky finger that does a weird little crook thing, so it's hard for me to remember to get my finger in. So if you see me do this, in real life you'd be like, you'd yell at me and tell me, but today you can't. So get those hands in, knife, and you want to have your back hand right at your solar plexus, underneath my boobs basically. So about here, don't stick that thumb out, there. Okay, so when you first do these, your natural inclination is going to be to put your back hand here, because that's what I've told you to do this whole time. This is like one of those times where you have to break the thing I tell you constantly to do. It has to instead go in front of your body. Make sure the knees are bent. Okay, so if we're in right leg back, good. So when you step, swing those arms out and out. Try that with me. Step. So if I were to do it kind of fast, the goal is to try to get it down as your foot lands. I'm sure you can tell that's the goal with most hand techniques, but try to have it all land at the same time if you can. So let's go back leg. No, we're just gonna step with it. So you can, if you want, if you're in place, just take a little bit of a, see how I kind of step my foot out? So you can be kind of, your feet can be close together, and then as you do the double knife, step it out. And then reset, step it out, and then switch. So you'll do 6 each side. If you're doing it with me, do it the way I'm doing it, okay? So you're gonna go, swing, turn, turn, so you're in, turn, turn, switch your feet. I don't think I switched my feet. Let's go. Go. Turn. Turn. Do it again. Ah, see that, how I did that? Hands in. Step. Turn. Borrow. Show. Okay. Nice little fun block to do. Okay. So one other thing I want to work on is I want you guys, this is going to be a nice little fun balance game for you, okay? So you're going to go low, high round kick without putting your foot down in between. I think I mentioned it last week and I had people that had done it before do that, but now I want everyone to try to do it, okay? So right leg back, fine stance. So low, high round looks like this, okay? See how I don't set my foot down in between? The way to do that is when you throw that kick, gotta plop it back and swing it up, okay? I don't just leave my foot out and try to lift it higher. Such a waste of energy if you do that. Also, people will grab your legs so easily, so don't do that, okay? So, and so you gotta go here, up. You have a couple different places you can target with that first kick. You can go to someone's knee, or if you were fighting someone in my class, all kicks and punches had to be above the waist. So you couldn't hit someone's knee there, right? You would aim a lot of times for their waist, okay? So if you don't feel really comfortable with it yet, go low and then body. If you feel comfortable, you can go body, head. Honestly, if you feel very, very comfortable, I don't mind if you go up, throw a head kick and then a body kick. This is just something I want you to test your balance, okay? When you do these, try not to stick your arms out. Try to really work on keeping them in, keeping yourself. I kind of just imagine everything centered within me and not trying to grasp the air around me, but just steady in my stomach right here helps me, okay? That just keeps me nice and steady, okay? So, hands up, okay? So, you can do low, high, step back, low, high. If you have space, do that like 12 times. If you're doing it with like the way I'm doing, just follow me, okay? Go. Turn. Turn. Switch your feet. Turn. Turn. Switch your feet. So now let's go jab, reverse, low, high, round kick. Okay? Jab, reverse, low, high. Turn. Turn. Rotate. Turn. Turn. Switch. One more time. Go. Turn. Turn. Switch. Last time. Go. Turn. Far up. Show. First, so you guys get water. Make sure you get water whenever you feel like you need it. As usual, I forgot my own. I swear it's not like a gig I do. I just don't even think about it. Don't be like me. Okay, so let's do something with front stances, okay? So hope you like those, because I kind of do. I think the more my students hate something, the more I kind of start to like it. It means that it's hard for them and it's good for them to work on them. So I kind of come around to them. Make sure front foot is nice and bent, left leg forward, right leg back. So a lot of times when I do things like this, you'll do like 5 punches and blocks and things. So let me add another one for you to learn, okay? We're gonna do a tiger claw, okay? So tiger claw is like you're gonna grab someone's throat, kind of pop them in the throat. When I was a kid, I thought that meant that you're gonna rip their throat out, because you know, kids always go to the weirdest, like most insane things. But really just pop that throat. If you've ever gotten hit in the throat, it's no fun. So just nice little claw right there. My hand, if I get close, will kind of look like that. Nice, okay, so if you're in that, left leg forward, good. Just kind of have it come from your hips. Most things will come from your hips. Just out. Good. So, switch your feet, try the other leg forward. It doesn't make too much of a difference, but occasionally something that I don't think will make a difference will trip people up. Try it. And I don't want to trip people up when I can't help them figure it out in person. You know, it's one of those where it's hard for me to fix it if I'm not there, obviously, right? Okay, so we can do a string of techniques now. So when we do this, I'm going to have you go rising block, and then you're going to go reverse punch, jab, tiger claw, okay? So that's 5 techniques, but I know you can do it. You'll get it. It's basically just doubling 2 of them, so it's more like 3 different techniques, so you got it. So rising, punch, punch, tiger, tiger, okay? So if you're doing it, if you're a pro at it, or once you start feeling comfortable, I want you to come up, okay? Everything except for, of course, the rising block should land in the same spot, okay? You really want to aim, nice little target, same exact spot. If you're all over the place, that shows that you're not thinking. The really obvious reason why it shows that you're not thinking is because your target should be the same person, right? So one person doesn't like change sizes and like fly all over the place, I guess, unless you're in a weird video game, but we're not. So imagine, I always say when I'm imagining things, imagine someone just a little bit taller than you, okay? I don't want them so tall that you're hitting like Michael Jordan, okay? You want to just have someone just a little bit taller, okay? Just a tad. So again, come up, rising, punch, punch, tiger, tiger. Slow, if I do it slowly, punch, punch, tiger, tiger, okay? If you're in place, just do 6 with your left leg forward, and then switch your feet, 6 with your right leg forward, okay? And start left leg, go. Punch, punch, tiger, tiger. Don't say it like me. Punch, punch, tiger, tiger. Punch, punch, tiger, tiger. Step back. Punch, punch, tiger, tiger. Step forward. So, how's that? Not too bad, right? I feel like this went really fast today, so I must be getting used to it. Make sure that you stretch before or after, whatever is your preference. I hope everyone's doing all sorts of exercises, taking walks, jogging, doing some yoga or Pilates. It's good to do anything, but it's also good to just do very different techniques sometimes. It's good to move parts of your body that you don't normally move. So hopefully I'm incorporating something that you haven't really done a lot, or if you're someone who's taken my class regularly or before, it's making you remember the things that you have not been able to do. I'm getting more natural at it, I hope, but I'll see you guys next week, hopefully, and have a good day. Bye.